Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to the video. I hope your day is going great. Mine's been awesome so far. It is a new year. 2018 is gone. 2019 is here, guys. A whole nother grind is about to start. Honestly, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of you guys for tuning into my channel every single day throughout the entire year. I pretty much uploaded every single day throughout 2018. I did miss a few days there during Christmas and New Year's. And honestly, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be in the position I am in today, so thank you again from the bottom of my heart. You guys have made my holidays so special, not only for me, but also for my family. So thank you, thank you, thank you. The new year is here though. Holidays are pretty much over and it is time to grind once again. Today we're going to be covering a lot of news that we have missed from the past few days. We're going to be starting off with Mistakes, former Boston Uprising DPS player who was released from Boston Uprising during this offseason. He is now retiring from professional Overwatch. Really unfortunate. We're going to be covering what he said on Twitter. Then moving on, guys, we're going to be talking about Aero. He's been reflecting on his whole entire 2018 year, how he got to the position he is in now. It's honestly a really touching statement, very similar to my story, just in a different way. Then after that, we're taking a look at some statistics coming out about the Overwatch League and other big Twitch streamers. It's a list of the top 10 most watched Twitch channels of 2018, and Overwatch League is ranked number 4. They're pretty high up there. We'll take a look at all the other people, and then the next topic also has to do with Blizzard, and this one's real weird. It seems like Blizzard CFO is being poached by Netflix. Definitely an odd story, not usually something we would cover on this channel, but it is really interesting. It's getting a lot of traction. If you guys are excited for this video and you're excited for a whole nother year of grinding covering the Overwatch League every single day, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Sorry for the longer intro today. We haven't been doing very long ones recently. There was just some stuff to talk about. I do got to touch on the giveaway coming up real soon. There is more information coming out, guys. Trust me, we're still doing it. Do not worry. 350 plus Overwatch League items are being given away to every single one of you, so stay tuned for more information about that. Also, the talk show, people have been asking me about it. We're going to be trying to bring it back pretty soon here. I've been really busy over the holidays, and so have all the Overwatch League players, so it's just been a bad time. But be sure, just let me know down in the comments what type of content you guys want to see going into this new year. And now, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into this video. Starting off with Mistakes, former Boston Uprising DPS player, he said this on Twitter: retiring from professional Overwatch. Read more here on my Twitlong. Clicking inside the Twitlong, it says this: so yeah, I have not been enjoying the game for a long time. Lack of motivation and some health issues made me make this decision. I want to thank all the fans that had been with me. Receiving positive messages, gifts gave me so much inspiration. I'm sorry to all of you that it came this way, but at the moment I can't change it. Thanks to Blizzard for making it such a fun and wonderful experience. Thanks to all the coaches and players I had a pleasure to work with. Wish you guys the best and will be cheering for you. I might feel better and come back one day. We will see. This is an unfortunate retirement because I do feel like Mistakes should have at least made it on an Overwatch League team as a sub, and if not that, 100% been a Contenders player. I know he was, a little underwhelming for Boston Uprising, but we have to look at the situation he was put in. It was super unfortunate. Boston Uprising going into Season 1, they were an underdog. They were looked at as a team who was going to be really bad, one of the worst, and when they started performing as one of the best teams in the league, a lot of us were shocked. They beat the New York Excelsior, the London Spitfire. Hell, they had a stage where they went 10-0, and during that stage at the beginning when they started winning their first 4 or 5 games, Dreamcasper was playing out of his mind, but then we all know what happened with him, and Mistakes was thrown in with the Wolves and expected to perform just as good as Dreamcasper was on so many different heroes. And we need to remember what role Mistakes played. Prior to joining the Boston Uprising, he competed for a team called 1-2-3 in European Contenders, and he was their hard tracer player, just 24/7 Tracer only. And prior to the Overwatch League for about a year and like 2 months, Tracer was played 24/7, every single map, every single team comp. You couldn't really find a professional match where Tracer wasn't being played. So it was like okay to be a Tracer main, just like it's okay right now to be a Diva main. It's 24/7 Diva meta. You don't have to play anything else. So that was Mistakes' role going into the Overwatch League, which was also Striker's role. So looking at that team, Mistakes was more of a sub for Striker. If Striker got sick, you would expect them to throw Mistakes in. Obviously though, when Dreamcasper Casper did get kicked from the league. Mistakes was their only DPS player. So you could say Mistakes probably should have been working on some heroes other than Tracer, which I do believe he was, but without being able to play in actual scrims and getting actual practice, it's impossible to improve at a really fast pace or a strong level. And you guys got to remember, the Boston Uprising, they did not give scrim time to anybody outside of their starting 6, besides maybe Aim God and Neko. We've heard the stories from players like Avast, Snow, and even Mistakes prior to when he did join the team as a starter that they got no scrim time at all, so they couldn't practice at a professional level. It was all solo queue, so it's hard for Mistakes to actually practice in that environment and improve at a role like Dreamcasters, which again is like 7 different heroes: Widowmaker, Pharah, Junkrat, Soldier, Hanzo, Brigitte, Genji, Zarya, Roadhog. Like, the list goes on and on. You're expected to play so many heroes when you're in that flex role, especially during season 1, and he definitely wasn't prepared for that, not at all. But the fact that he played okay and just decent is pretty crazy. The guy's going up against teams like London Spitfire, New York Excelsior, Philadelphia Fusion, the best of the best, the LA teams. And Boston's doing okay, you know, they're winning games, they're winning maps, and going into the playoffs, they almost beat Philadelphia Fusion. Sure, Mistakes was a weaker part of the Boston Uprising roster, but it wasn't like he was detrimental to the team. I think he held his own. I really do. Some games, yes, he performed really bad, but he also did pretty decent in a lot of games. So it's sad to see this guy retire, and I'm actually really angry about this because, again, the Boston Uprising during season 1 was an absolute mess. So he's getting a bad rep for that as well because of all the players being toxic and not getting along. And just overall, it seems like a lot of people didn't want to give Mistakes a chance just because he got put in an unfortunate situation. And if I was an academy team in Contenders, I'd be calling Mistakes up and asking him if he wanted to join 100% because I think he's earned that, and I think he performed and proved that he is worth that level. So it's sad to see Mistakes go. Thankfully, he did say at the end of it that he would possibly come back, and that's probably if he would just get a decent offer. I feel like the guy hasn't gotten any offers, which sucks. Anyways, though, let's move on from this topic and talk about the next. And now let's talk about the head coach of the Dallas Fuel, Aero, who has had a crazy year from start to finish. He tweeted this out reflecting on all of it. 2018, what a wild year. Entered it devastated and was still working my day job and built/coached 4 different Contenders teams before they got picked apart by academy teams. Heavily considered the possibility of retiring. Then I went undefeated in Contenders with Philadelphia Fusion University, got signed to the Dallas Fuel and made stage 4 playoffs, and was given the opportunity to build and rep Team USA in the World Cup. I got to see big arenas, get interviewed by Sports Illustrated and big news outlets, be a major part of a video series, and show the community my heart for people. I met incredible players, staff, coaches, managers, talent, content creators, actors, business people, fans, students, Olympic coaches, and many others. All because I didn't give up and worked my butt off to be involved in the competitive side of gaming that I love. Now I enter 2019 with an incredible org, hand-picked coaching staff, and amazing players, all while getting to help plan the first ever Overwatch League home game. 2018 had many ups and downs, but I learned so much. Thanks for sticking it out with me. Can't wait for next year. Happy New Year. Burn blue. It's been a wild year for Overwatch in general, guys. We have grown so much, from Aero's experience to my experience. On January 1st, I had like 4,000 subscribers, guys. I was getting like maybe 800 views max on my videos. Look at us now. I'm averaging like 30,000 per video, which is amazing. Over 60,000 subscribers. Gosh, it's been such an amazing and long year, and I cannot wait for another one. You guys, truly, the Overwatch community in general is amazing. The competitive side of Overwatch is awesome. I love watching it unfold. I love watching people's stories like Aero, watching them grow and become great coaches, players, whoever they are. It's amazing, guys, and I appreciate you all being here with me. So I wish every single person watching this video right now a happy new year. 2019 is going to be great for all of us. Be sure to work towards your dreams. Type down in the comments hashtag 2019 to support everyone who wants to reach their dreams in 2019. Again, thank you guys, and now let's move on to the next topic. Now taking a look at this list posted by the Esports Observer. It's the top 10 most watched hours on all of Twitch during 2018, January 1st to 28th of December. And as I told you guys earlier, Overwatch League is sitting at 4th place overall in all of Twitch, which is really damn good, especially if you look at the people who are surrounded by it. Under Overwatch League, we have Soda Poppin', who's one of the most famous famous Twitch streamers of all time. Consistently throughout the years, he's always been up there. One above the Overwatch League, we have Shroud, who just blew up in 2019. Honestly, if it wasn't for Ninja, Shroud would have been the success story of Twitch. I guess he did blow up a lot in 2017 as well, but 2018 was a great year for him. 97 million hours watched. That's incredible for a solo streamer. And then moving on to the next one, we have Riot Games, which is League of Legends, pretty much the biggest esport in the entire world. Some could argue that CSGO might be bigger just because all of their tournaments are spread out on a different amount of channels. As you can see, E-League sitting there at 42 million. That is a channel that is mostly used for CSGO, but still, League of Legends, one of the biggest esports in the entire world, the biggest. And then Overwatch League not sitting that far behind. And Riot Games, they stream a ton, guys, almost every single day. And then, of course, moving on to number one, Ninja just obliterates everybody. This is absolutely insane. Ninja, of course, the success story of 2018. He had an amazing year. He even called out the Overwatch League on Twitter after seeing this. He said this: so if Overwatch League got paid 70 mil and I tripled their hours watched, does that mean... Question mark, question mark. So I think Ninja's being funny here. He definitely made a ton of money in 2018, but he didn't make as much as the Overwatch League. Or overall, I don't think he had as much money coming in as the Overwatch League, because Overwatch League, they sold like, what, 12 spots for a minimum of 20 million each? That alone is 240 mil. Obviously, they didn't pocket all of that. They had to put a lot of expenses in a whole bunch of different places, but then they have all their sponsors, ad revenue, just, they made money from so many different things. I think Overwatch League overall probably did make more money than Ninja, and I think he's trying to be funny here, plus also say, hey, you know, I had way more hours than them. Why are they making more money than me? So definitely something interesting there. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on now to the very last part of this video, and let's talk about how Netflix is possibly trying to steal the CFO from Blizzard. This was posted on a website called Reuters, which I haven't really heard of, but it is a news website. The title was this: exclusive, Netflix poaches CFO from Activision Blizzard. Source. Down below it said this: Netflix Incorporated is expected to announce in the next few days that it has poached media finance veteran Spencer Newman from Activision Blizzard to be its chief financial officer, a source familiar with the matter told Reuters. Honestly, I never heard of this guy, but he did work for Blizzard. I guess we'll have to wait and see and figure out what it means. But hey, Netflix, you know, making big moves, jacking a guy from Blizzard. Very interesting, but that is going to be it for this video, guys. Let me know down below if you did enjoy it. Happy New Year's once again, guys. Hashtag 2019 if you want to have a blessed new year and meet your dreams and goals. Be sure to work hard. Subscribe if you want to stay updated daily on the Overwatch League. That's it for me, guys, though. Peace.